What's going on, everybody? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa. I'm here with another Spy Family episode review. It's Season 3, Episode 49, Battle to the Death in the Sewers. Before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of more reviews like this, and make sure you share the video and check out the Patreon link in the description down below. I appreciate everyone who chooses to donate sincerely. So, this is a good episode. This is a really good episode. Like, last week left on a cliffhanger. We wrapped up the cliffhanger pretty well here. Do a recap, they're trying to find this guy, Winston Wheeler, who's been a double agent working at Wise. He really works for and I have the name of what they're called because I've just been calling them the Triple S. He is a double agent working for the State Security Service of Ostinia. Yeah, Ostinia. Ostinia is the what? No, they're the East, right? Yeah, for Ostinia. So he's going to not betray, but he's going to leak these files of everyone who's working there, which includes Operation Strix. So we got to get it back and stop him from having them decoded. And it ended off on a cliffhanger because it appears that Loid, disguised as Winston, is with the people, and it looks like the cover has been blown because of, I don't know if it's weak work or just lackadaisical work from the one agent they had on the inside. That dude's probably dead already, if not wishing he were. So, I have to talk about this in separation of characters, right? Winston Wheeler, Loid did say he's incredibly talented. And he was not lying. This man, not only, that was him that was scoping out the hotel. Not only was he able to scope out the hotel and be like, okay, something's going on. They did trick him a little bit when the older guy that's always with them, I can't remember his name, but he dressed up like Gascoigne. That's the guy who wears the black and has the scar from the Triple S. And tailing him, this dude disguised himself and blended in with the crowd. And when the Wise agents made a car crash thing so they could pick out who was Winston, which one was Winston, so they could find him and get him and neutralize him, he reacted as if he was a normal person, but his eyes was following the guy. Nightfall was able to pay attention to all that. Dude running, going, someone's watching me. How do you have psychic abilities just to go, someone's watching me? He just starts booking it and cooking it. Even when he is zip tied or locked with his hands behind his back, has all this banter, which is funny because Red 4, was it Red 4 or Blue 4? I forget the name of the one agent who was tying him up when he was going back and forth for Nightfall. He's like, she has enough of a sense of humor to know that he doesn't have a sense of humor. This guy is able to, hands behind his back flip to bring the hands from the back to the front, and about to choke out a guy or break his neck, still get away, throw a knife to block a gun, keep running. And even though Loid is already taking a bullet to the arm, he's able to drop kick Loid, knock him out before Nightfall gets there, and totally get the upper hand. Loid was right. He does have a lot of talent. Funny enough, because I think to myself, so does he not know what Loid looks like? And he does not know what Twilight looks like, because even though they work together, they never met directly face to face. Now, he does give this speech to Nightfall, which makes her pissed off and go insane. When Nightfall, very dramatically, because she was stone faced when he was choking the one guy, and he's like, I'll kill him. She's like, we all came here prepared to die. And he's like, cold. Now, when he's about to, threaten to kill Loid, disguised as Yuri, she picked the gun and just threw it on the ground and stepped on it very dramatically. It's like, I never seen anybody throw a gun to the ground like that. He's like, okay. And he just lets him go. He's like, yeah, this must be someone precious to you. And he says, you got to get rid of all that caring about somebody thing, because, hold on, wait. Kill him. No. Because you know, don't let your feelings get caught up in this type of thing and this line of work, little lady, because you don't know when either one of you are going to die or when you might be betrayed. And he goes, I'm never going to trust anyone. I won't ask anyone to watch my back or anything else. That's why I can always look down on everyone in this world. And I'm like, damn, you are a piece of trash. He even considered it was too much work just getting these files and trying to run them back. But he says, that's exactly why I'm strong. Neither you nor this guy here could defeat me. And he stepped on Loid, and that pissed Nightfall off. We're gonna end off my review with Nightfall. So let's shelve that and table that. We see how formidable this guy is. Poor Loid getting kicked, and he got the jump on him. But he's already hurt. Like, the fight with Yuri was... Well, in fact, let's talk about Loid. Loid is fantastic. When I say fantastic, first of all, he went to the park to stall for time, and I guess since his cover was already blown, he's like, dang, I can't even stall for time. Dude, let's look at these gadgets, because he is the spy's spy. That's a briefcase with a gun in it. Now, something that I made a distinction about when watching this, and I paid attention to it even before his bout with Yuri, he's shooting at them. He's hitting some in the arm. He's not killing anybody. I don't know if that's by design or if that's just happenstance. And because he knows Yuri so well, he's able to dress up like Yuri quickly. Oh, hold on. Dress up like Yuri very quickly. This thing usually gets in. Yeah. Sorry. See, one day, this is why I should donate to the Patreon. One day, I'm going to have software so that I can just pop that right up on the screen while I'm talking. But he's able to get his mannerisms down and everything else and runs away. Again, able to get away, goes into the sewer. Yuri's good enough because he's coming in, sees the shoe mark on the ground, looks at his own shoes with Scarface Man, I forget his name, and goes, I've never come through here before. Only thing here is a hatch. Tell him he's in the sewers. Usually he will never leave a footprint. He must be, pretty desperate and pressed. And then they run into each other. And Loid was coming in with that pipe dressed like Yuri. I didn't even take a picture of them both. But they aim a gun at each other. And what I do like is the omen that Yuri got, because she dropped Loid's favorite plate and she cut her finger and she's blaming it all on Yuri. She's like, it's all Yuri's fault, wanted me to follow Loid's son, and she wonders if Loid's gonna be back today. And I'm like, baby girl, he might not be back today. Gets shot in the arm. Loid Yuri gets shot in the arm because he hesitated. She was like, why did I hesitate? You know why you hesitated. This dude is technically your brother-in-law. And when they're fighting, like, Loid is more skilled. Loid is stronger. He's like giving that man the 2-piece with a biscuit. And he's like, oh, the biscuit's too dry? Let me give you a lemonade. Okay, well, the lemonade's too much. All right, well, hold on. Let me give you a drink of water. He's whooping his ass, but Yuri keeps getting up. And I love the fact that he says, why is he resilient? Is this what happens when you're raised by yours violence? I mean, her love and affection. And if I could zoom in, I hate the upgrade done to this phone because it messes with my pictures when I try to do this for you guys. That's just how he looks. He's like not giving up. Excuse me. Not giving up whatsoever. And Loid's like, I can't hold back. He takes that pipe and hits him in the head. And this it's kind of like a triple fake out, because the first time he knocked Yuri out, he was like, he first tell him, go back up if you don't want to die. Stop using my voice. Knocks him out. Yuri gets up and tries to attack him with the pipe, and he knocks him down again. And when he gets up the third time, actually technically down 1, 2, 3. When he gets up the third time, hits him with the pipe. I thought it killed him, but he didn't. He's down on the ground. I didn't get pictures of this, but you do need to watch this. He's ready to smash his head in. And Yuri goes, oh, Nachon, I'm sorry. Or sis, I'm sorry. And it just made him throw the pipe away. He's not going to kill his brother-in-law. Hell, he wasn't trying to kill the other agents who he doesn't know personally. And what's so funny about Yuri, he is so close to an answer, but he's so far away from it. Like, dude, he's like, is he someone close to me on how he can mimic me so perfectly? And then when Chloe, that's the name of the girl that's in their organization with the triple S, when she's helping him move because they found him and apparently he's been knocked out for 15 minutes by his own words, and they carry him, he's like, he didn't kill me. Why didn't he kill me? Am I not worth being killed? He's like, if it's neither one of those, then I don't know, I'm pissed off, I want to get him. And Chloe's like, no, we're getting you back up so you don't die. He's so close to the answer, going, this guy could be someone that knows me, cares about me enough to not kill me. Like, yeah, he didn't want to make his wife sad. Also, you did try to help save his daughter. So, c'est la vie. But unfortunately, Loid, again, plays the Yuri role very well when he runs into Winston Wheeler. And it's fun. This scene's so tense because he can hear the steps. He's like, oh, maybe it sounds like someone's chasing somebody or running away from him. No, they're running away. It could be Wheeler. He creeps through. And Winston Wheeler says, yeah, figures out he's not who he says he is, even though he has Yuri's identification, Yuri Breyer's identification and all that. He's mimicking him very well. When he kicks Loid, he's like, yeah, see, the thing is, you had the footsteps of somebody running away, which how the fuck are you guys able to tell what footsteps sound like when someone's running away from somebody or somebody's chasing somebody? But then you concealed your presence, so it's not nice to lie. You must be Twilight. I'm gonna unmask you, and then I'll get, this will be double duty. Obviously, he beat the shit out of Loid, but Loid already working on the handicap. This is my left arm. He did get shot in his right arm, but Loid's already working on the handicap. That omen was just right on time, and I was sitting here thinking to myself, he had shot in the arm. If he does make it out of this, how is he gonna hide that injury from Yuri? And the third person we're talking about is Nightfall, aka Fiona. Forget her last name. I still want to say Apple, but Fiona. Man, they all go. Their plan B is plan 221, which involves the one guy dressing up like Gascoigne, and she's following him. Dude, she's running when she realizes, okay, he's gonna start running. She runs on the rooftops, climbs up, jumps over steel fences, called blue team, said cut him off, red team, he's going 51st and West, gets there, gets him, is able to direct the situation, saying hands behind your back, already know that you wouldn't have the files in the backpack, they're probably on his person, get him off his person. It's like, all right, you got to come back with us, because I'm sure you've memorized some of them, and we got to see how much you know. She's on fire. She even recognizes, I like a character that recognizes their limitation. She recognizes, yeah, I'm no match for him one-on-one. Maybe I should just retreat. And her nature of being a spy is like, let's just regroup. It's not like he remembers everything, right? And then she thinks of what Loid said. She's like, no, I'm going to protect this. I just said earlier, we're all willing to die. And she wants to protect Loid's dream, Twilight's dream. On top of that, she gets this vision of, I don't know if I took a picture. She's like, even if we died, we just gotta complete this mission. She has a fantasy of her dying in his arms and him being sad. Right? That's a Nintendo Switch. And him being sad. And what's so funny is her next line of thinking goes, you're going, what's wrong? He's like, I lost my beloved. And she's like, oh, come here, I'll make you forget about it. She's like, no, I have to live till death do us part. We have to live. And she cooks it and books it. And when she gets there, she is in shock and enraged by seeing what Winston has done to Twilight, threatening to rip the mask off. And she easily, just no question asked, going to get rid of the gun to save him. And so when he steps on him, she zooms forward. She moves forward. Again, I tell you, this anime teeters between, grounded and then over the top. And I'm telling you, those over the top moments, c'est magnifique. They do a great job. Thank you for reminding me that this is an anime. And she's moving in it. Winston Wheeler, best of the best of them. It's like, okay, that's a big mistake. She don't have a weapon or anything, but she's small. She's a featherweight. When she punched me, I just, block it to be okay. He's like, oh man, she's a lot quicker than I thought, because she took another initial step before she got to him. He's like, well, maybe I should parry it. I'm just gonna bring my arm up. She puts so much force, even when he calls her a featherweight, into that punch. She is enraged. She has bloodshot eye. She is breathing heavy and punches his arm into his face. Breaks her. You see, breaking wrist, breaking arm, breaking elbow, break its shoulder, and just completely mollywops him to the point where he spins out. I'm sure this dude is knocked out. Like, this is her time to shine. She truly cares about Twilight. Is less of a older senpai, kill high type of thing. And this is the close up of the bloodshot eye here. And I love how the ending of this is just her just deep breath, that high adrenaline rush. This episode was fantastic. Like, unbelievable. They have such great endings to their second parts, to their cliffhangers, and just we see her arm. She hits him with the right arm. Her arm just falls down because, again, she broke it in several places just to get that knockout punch. It's all adrenaline, baby. I did it this way because those are the big character moments. Loid showing what a super duper spy he is. Yuri, being very resilient. We see what his, we understand now why he's resilient, because he had to eat Yor's food and had to be subjected to her love. How formidable Winston Wheeler is as a foe, and Nightfall truly cares about him. Look, we have the two Yuri, the two. Yuri's a sister kinda, and she is like long lost love. We see that a lot with male characters. They just put it on a female character. See me this time around, but I usually dislike those two aspects of them. Outside of that, it works for Yuri because he's an idiot with the triple S. With her, it gets kind of annoying, but it is amazing to see the lengths that she would go to make sure his identity is not broken, that he is not killed. That's awesome. That is awesome. Dude just chalking up to, you don't want to lose another fine Westalia's wise agent, or is it somebody that you genuinely care for, which she does. So 5 out of 5 episode, by far. Just applause for this. Generally, I usually have tons of details and stuff to talk about, and I think I've gone into a lot of detail in this one, and this may be one of my shorter ones. This has so much action, has so much thrill. It's tense, action-packed, emotional, and funny. The funny parts does not take you out. The emotional part, where it's just like, I gotta fight for this dude's dream. Let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. Feeling the tense, like, Yuri doesn't know that it's Loidy. As a matter of fact, he's pissed at Twilight because he stopped him from being able to tell Loidy with Yor. Hilarious. But you don't know that you're fighting him. I love how tense it is, where it's like, okay, is he gonna find out that he's fighting his sister's, husband? And will Loid do what it takes to succeed in this mission, even if it has to kill him? It looks like he won't kill him if he don't have to. He didn't want to kill him to begin with. I don't think he likes taking lives, period. I'm sure he has, but I get the feeling that Loid does not like killing anybody. It seems very apparent, especially since he was trying to get out of there, mostly stalled for time when it came to being chased. Didn't kill Yuri because it was like, this dude's a pain in my ass in both sides of my life, the spy side and the home life. But he did not. Bravo, kudos across the board for all the actors, voice actresses, and everybody who put their stamp on this episode. It is great. 5 out of 5. Next week's episode is A World Where We Cannot Survive. The conclusion, the parts they put up look funny. It looks like Lloyd's going to be dressing that bullet hole wound just to make it look like he didn't get shot in front of his wife and the in-law. But please, if you've seen this episode, please let me know what you think. Comment section down below. Do not forget to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you be notified of more videos like this. And hit up my Patreon. It's in the description. Whatever you choose to donate is heavily appreciated. There are some people who are subscribed without the donation, and I still appreciate you guys. I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do in terms of like pay content on there. I hate paywalling reviews, but maybe I might do some early stuff for y'all. I don't know. I'm spitballing some things. Let me know what you would like to see on my Patreon if you are currently subscribed or not, and what will get you to subscribe to it. I like to hear it from you guys. But yeah, guys, once again, please be good, be blessed, drink some water, wash those hands, drink some eggnog and some hot apple cider. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, okay? Don't be a jerky, jockey Grinch who drives a crooked horse. There are too many of those out there. There are people out there, by the way, who care about you. This is a rough time. These are hard times we are in, but it being Christmas and it turning night at 4 p.m. is rough across the board. So if you are going through something, if you are feeling depressed and you're feeling down, please reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. There are people out there that would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I guarantee it. Let someone help shoulder your burdens, because you are not a burden, you are a blessing. All right. You want to talk to me? My social medias are also in the description below. Give me a follow, say hello, be mellow though, and we be good to go. We will be good to go. Until next time, y'all. Waku waku times 1,000. Wow.